Hello, welcome to the Black Hearted Oracle. Now, before we get started, I'd like to pay homage and reverence to Mother Sustainer, Father Creator, and of course, my beautiful ancestors. Now, this happens to be a general reading for the month of March for Sagittarius, but these readings are based on energy, and as we know, we all experience energies at different times, so you necessarily won't have to be feeling these energies in March, but this is when I'm doing the reading, so that's why I call it March. Okay, so let's get into it. This is your opening guidance. We have man holding a coin in reverse. We have action in reverse. We have make the effort. And this is your state of mind, your love life, intentions, the inner world, your soul yearning, protection energies, and your emotions and closing guidance. Give me 1 second, please. Okay, yeah, much better. Okay, so what we have here, you have action in reverse, and I will read those for you out of the book, and then I'll give you my own interpretation. And that's number 17. It says, action is the accelerant that ignites your desires. But when this card is reversed, you may find that something is missing in your determination or your follow-through. Perhaps you've been engaging in more wishful thinking than in consistent effort. Or perhaps you need to make some adjustments in what you're paying attention to. Create a structured plan, then make sure you take daily action. This will move you closer to your goals. Be flexible, yet persistent, and even conscious of your ability to act on your own behalf. 43, man holding a coin reversed. It says, this card reverse reveals that you could be acting against your own best interests where money or health matters are concerned. You might be spending a bit too much or simply not be conscious enough about what's really important. If that's the case, become more aware of your choices and priorities and bring more discipline to your life. This card reverse could also be a warning of self-absorbed or a dismissive man who may be out for his own advancement, even at the cost of your own. Be conscious of the critical and demanding men around you, and always remember that you alone determine who has real power in your life. Okay. So as we can see, it's telling you that your state of mind is that you really would like to take action, but you're, at some reason, something is causing you to stagnate yourself. And whether it is the fact that a male character in your life is only seeking for himself and is presenting himself to be someone with means to help you, but really isn't, because he's only seeking after his own self-interests. Or as it says, you could be that, like the masculine energy that is supposed to take the action is reversed, right? So let's find out what's going on. All right. Why is action here for Sagittarius in the reverse? Thank you. Yeah. So it's good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging. So even though you want to do something more challenging or have a new area of study, you're not taking any action of that. That's just something that is remaining in the level of thought. Why is the man holding a coin in reverse? Oh. 5 of fire. Okay, so there's a lot of competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. And it might be due to the fact that you're not looking out for your own best interests, that you're working against yourself. Why is make the effort here? Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take for your love life. Why is make the effort here for your love life? 8 of fire. Yeah, so if you need to communicate more to your partner, you should really need to do that. The winged seer, you see clearly, clairvoyance. So what this winged seer is saying is that you may not have the proof of whatever that it is that you're concerned about, but honestly and truly, you're seeing clearly of what the situation is in your love life. And what popped out is the sun. A happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, have confidence in yourself. So it's telling you to take the action that is needed in order to bring this type of energy into your life. And the perfection card for your intention speaks about making sure that when you're seeking perfection in others, you're also seeking it within yourself. So it's saying like weigh everyone with the same scale, you know, including yourself. Like you can't expect other people to be perfect and yet you still have a lot of issues that you're working on, because we're all highly flawed. No matter what persona we portray to the world, in reality, we are all highly flawed, and there's a lot of things in us that still needs to be worked on regardless. What is the perfection card? Okay, thank you. Yeah. It says victory, good news is on its way, public recognition and awards. So you just have to make sure, as I say, is that you're not stuck in a state of stagnancy seeking perfection when it's unnecessary. Can I have more information on the Six of Fire with the perfection card, please? Yeah. See, you have to learn the truth of what will bring the success that you're looking for within your life. And it's not through seeking this perfection, because sometimes we get so caught up in seeking perfection that we lose sight of what's really important. Why is the blue moon believe in the impossible here? Why is the blue moon believe in the impossible here? Thank you. Okay. Plans need to be revised. More going on that meets the eye. It's very poor timing. It's because you're not having faith in what you're trying to accomplish. So you're sabotaging yourself because you believe that what you want to accomplish is impossible. Can I have more on the Seven of Air and the blue moon, please? For Sagittarius. Would you care to elaborate on the Seven of Air and the blue moon? Would you care to elaborate on the Seven of Air and the blue moon, please? Thank you. Yeah. See, it's like you're self-sabotaging your own success, because you can't wrap your head around believing that you can accomplish these things that you want to, you know, because like when people say once in a blue moon, it's like such a rare occurrence that it's almost never going to happen. But it's telling you that, you know, you're getting caught up in looking for the perfection of it instead of just doing the work. Sanctuary. And let me read a little bit out of Sanctuary. Cave. Crystals, clouds, trumpet, ceremony. Cave. Okay. It says, there is a quiet, still place inside of you that will always be available as a sanctuary. Yet finding such a space in a natural world will enhance and complement this internal place of peace. Whether it is a cave, a meadow, a forest, a seashore, or any other settings in nature, this is where you can see, hear, and feel presence of the Creator in your surroundings. Let it become a temple for your heart and soul. Gather, rather than having your computer, television, or any other human man-made device or activity be your sanctuary. Allow yourself to discover the perfect place in nature where you can simply be and breathe. Doing so bridges the connection between the internal and the external, facilitating a spiritual communication that allows your being to be aligned in a dramatic and quiet revere with all that is. In today's busy world, it becomes even more critical to set aside time for sanctuary, even if you have to schedule it. So it's honestly telling you that you need time to reconnect, because it seems like you're being very distracted by seeking, you know, instead of just being and sitting within your own creativity to get you to this point of turning this man holding a coin upright and getting rid of these bothersome details. and the conflict with others, and taking the right action to pursue the success that you're looking for. Why is the cave here for Sagittarius? Why is sanctuary needed for Sagittarius? Okay, and we have this one too. Yeah, because that is the way that you'll be able to connect with the High Priestess, right? And even though events will be happening at great speed, and it's time, take time to carefully review options and creative solutions, it's telling you that the only way that you're going to be able to keep up with what's going on in your life right now is by really reconnecting with your intuition. Why is Rhiannon here, the sorceress? It says you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So that's again too, it's telling you that when you connect with your higher self and trust your intuition, and really be focused on what it is that you want, that you'll be able to manifest this into reality. But you have to release everything that is not serving you. End of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. Yeah, you have to let go of whatever is keeping you stagnant. What is the release card here with the sorcerer? Yeah, because you've been missing so many opportunities. Because you're discontented and bored, and you're refusing to take action on the things that you truly want. But all that's needed is for you to open your eyes to the possibilities. Now, the protection energies that you have for this month is the snake and Thoth, which correlates with Thoth. And Thoth is the Egyptian god. Well, it's like the god of wisdom and speech and knowledge. It's wisdom, it's ambition, it's transformation and healing. Because the snake sheds its skin, so it's always transforming when it has outgrown what it has been with, right? So it's telling you that it's time for you to release this thing, shed the old skin, and realize that you are the sorcerer in your own life to create whatever it is that you want, right? And it's sharpened and accurate intuition. Just like here, it's telling you that you have to trust your intuition. Use your intelligence, use your decisiveness, the idealistic, and be tireless in the pursuit of these goals that you're trying to achieve. Why is the snake Thoth here? And I just want to say thank you guys for support with watching of my videos. You guys really, really showed out this month. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Yeah. Because this is someone who is trustworthy and compassionate, respected and cultured. But it's in reverse. So it's telling you that you aren't being faithful to yourself. You're not trusting your intuition. You're not allowing yourself to go through the transformation and the healing that's needed for yourself. But in your emotions, you have the water flight. Heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away, weightlessness. So it's so here for you, but you just have to be ready and stop seeking this perfection. Deal with wabi-sabi, the perfection and imperfection. Yeah, you're being very nostalgic of the past. So maybe there was a situation in your past where you felt like, it was a better place for you than where you are right now. But when you do that to yourself, what you do is you limit yourself, because you can never go back to your past. You only have the present moment. You don't have the future and you don't have the past. So if you're living your life dwelling in either one of those states, you're stuck and stagnant and refusing to take action because you're not living in the present. Why is water flight here with the Six of Water? Why is water flight here with the Six of Water? Why is water flight here with the Six of Water? One more card, please. Oh, wow. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. See, because you're so confused. But the progression is of one more cup. So you need to focus on your self-love here in order to experience this water flight. You need to really focus on self-care, because you're at a point where, you're at a crossroad in your life where you're wanting to be this successful person, you know, this queen of earth, the mother, the nurturer. I always say that this queen is one who thinks about generational wealth, who thinks about leaving a legacy. But you're unable because you haven't made a judgment call on whatever is keeping you stagnant. Yeah. Right? And we're going to get into the mice. And the mice, I always say, you can't have anything healthy when the mice are here. And they're crowning what could be a very fortunate commitment. Because you have the luck here and then you have the ring here. And these are two very, very wonderful cards. But what's crowning it is the mice. So because you're stuck in a state of heaviness, you know, unable to make a judgment call to move out of this and stop missing these opportunities, you are causing destruction within your own life. Yeah, see? Your card, right over the mice. And it's telling you that you need to regain balance. You need to think about the spiritual and the practical. You know, gain balance within these things. You have to water your own cup. Why is this Sagittarius balance card here with the mice? Why is the Sagittarius balance card here with the mice? Okay. Right. Why is the Sagittarius card here with the mice? What does the mice represent for Sagittarius? One more card, please. Thank you. Strength. Yeah. You're going to have the strength and make this decision. Because you're being unwilling to make a judgment call is stagnating your life. Because your state of mind is wanting to be a man holding a coin, but you're not taking the action necessary to do so. Oh, wow, I didn't even read the opening guidance. Where's my head at? I'll read them. I guess they're closing guidance for you. Three of Water. You want celebration and luck. Why is the Three of Water here with the clovers? Yeah, you're wanting a new cycle. The wheel to change in your favor. You know, you want a positive change that the situation suddenly moves forward. But you have to be the one to make these changes. It's not, the energies are here supporting you. But they can't do anything unless you are the one. We're the ones who use the energies to create the necessary changes that we want in our lives. So no matter how much these energies are surrounding you, the only ones that I really think acts in your life without your acting is a Tower card. But the good energies, they're around you, but you just have to access them. Why is the Ring here? Why is the Ring here for Sagittarius? Yeah. You know, what are you committed to? Because the Ring is about commitment. You know, it's about fidelity. So it's like, are you committed to being a confident, warm, intelligent, and graceful? Are you committed to stretch your wings? You know, and don't underestimate yourself any longer, to assert your independence and your creativity to get you to things that you really want? Why is the Queen of Fire here with the commitment, with the Ring card? Okay. Yeah, see? You're having self-fulfilling prophecies of expecting the worst, so that's what you receive. And what this does is it brings in a life experience into your life. That's what I was telling you, that's the only card that comes when you're not taking the energies that are available to you. A life experience has to happen. A Tower moment has to happen in order to move you forward. See? The same black and white horses are here with the Chariot and you guiding it. Because you're the Magician. So something is going to happen in your life that's going to force you to take a leap of faith away from this ego that is keeping you trapped. And you're going to have to be honest with yourself in order to get the wish fulfillment that you seek, and be caring about your self-love and standing up for what you truly want. And that's the Knight of Earth. Even though it's a slow-moving opportunity, it's here for you as long as you can follow your passions and have the dedication to wait. Do the necessary healing to be able to wait on your ship to come in to be the Emperor and self-sustaining. Now, before we go, I'm going to ask if there's anything else that they would like to tell you. 7 cards, please, if there's anything you would like to tell Sagittarius before we go. 1. Yeah. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. Anything else? Thank you. The Moon. Anything else? The 10 of Air. 4 more cards, please. 4 more cards, please. Yeah. Okay. 2 more cards, please. One more. Yeah. Okay. So what it's saying is that you got to really defend your beliefs. You got to stand your guard, right? Because right now, what's hidden from you is that you're betraying yourself. You know, you're not focusing on your own stability, regardless if you're in a relationship or not. I always say that this 9 of Earth is what everyone should be before they even get in a relationship. And if they're not that while they're in a relationship, they need to strive to be this. Because this person is one who is fulfilled. This is the person who comes with 100%, not 50% and expecting somebody else to come with another 50 and you both are incomplete. You know, so you're betraying yourself because you haven't been able to stand up in your own emperor mode. You haven't allowed the world to change and allow a new cycle to begin, one of healing, where you can be a star in your own life. You know, you're steady making unwise decisions, and challenging information is here because of the ego is so high of you not taking the dream and moving swiftly, you know, to apologize to yourself for not getting this 9 of Earth and doing the necessary work that's going to bring in a love that's so great. You know, this wonderful self-love. This Queen of Water is always one who seeks to be balanced in her emotions for herself. Right? Make the choice to get this to build. Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, let's just do the, I'm sorry I forgot to do your opening guidance, but we'll do it now. So this is your closing guidance. Number 7, trust. It says, in love, must be trust. Without trust, there is no love. Jealousy is an illness of the mind and heart. Trust lives in the lodge of your innocence. Hayoka is a warrior of the Native American tradition who goes into battle backward on his horse with a broken lance, knowing that the Great Spirit will protect him. It is this kind of trust that you need. The imbalanced aspects of the patriarchal history reside like stone carvings within each of us. Welcome the new aspects of feminine power to your being, even though they may seem foreign. Trust in the ways of the divine power and the Great Spirit. Know that you are made of this divine power and live with this trust in your heart. And lastly, focus. It says, life is a divine dance to the music we hear and make. Fast, erratic drum beats segue to soothing, erotic darkness with bells. Stop and listen to the music, not of the ear, but of the heart. The practice of the true musician. How does your heart describe you as its host? Are you a true dreamer whose light shines through the weavings of existence? Or are you a magnificent wild horse tethered to a merry-go-round? Okay. Be your heart and let it tell you who you are. Waves of music linger in the echoes all around you. Mount your wind horse and gallop from the heart through your arms and fingers beyond all tethers into the freedom of creation. Heed the eagle's call of the wild. I thank you so much for coming to the Black-Hearted Oracle. I pray these messages found you well, and I hope that you find your higher self in the quiet places, and may Ma'at hold you in her love and grace. Ashe.